it's not just the knocking on the door. So we try to say that it's the culture change. And it's interesting when Will mentioned Ricky, I did not know Ricky called me. He called me because the EMS responder said, call. So, you know, he felt comfortable enough with that, but it kept that loop going. We really believe in family support, not just grief counseling. We want to be there all along the way, and that's an active relationship. So we don't say, give us a call when you get a chance. We call you. It's a sign that we care. I think to say that you care and not put action behind it feels very hollow to most people. And many people have had very hollow experiences with people like myself or these guys, where it's like, you know, it's the professional version of love ya and nothing else ever happens. We have provided Narcan to families so that if and when something happens again, that they are prepared. We try to coach the family as well in what you can do for yourselves. Yeah.
How do you get around privacy issues concerning either addictions or mental health diagnoses or needs with family members if there isn't like a release of information and stuff like that?
We separate the kind of, once they've become a client of ours, we're held to 42 CFR, which most of you know is much more strict than HIPAA because we're an addiction agency. There's a lot you can do with a family without disclosing any. I mean, diagnosis, they just overdosed. I don't need to tell their family what the diagnosis is. So we just, and I think part of this is why you need some level of skill so that you know how to balance that. For me, the family is another client. So I'm able, but you know, I've been doing this for a long time too. But yeah, so it's coaching them on taking care of themselves and not giving up hope and perhaps giving them tips on things they can do. One of the things we're saying, if you hear anything that even resembles they might want help, call us immediately. So many times it will be the family that reaches out.
Did you ever have a situation where the client did not want the family to know about their situation, and how do you handle that?
Well, the family will know that there was an overdose if we come because that's police record. And there are many families who don't even know that the individual overdosed. If they do not want, once they're a client of ours, if they do not want us to share treatment information, we can't share it. So it's another reason for almost thinking of the family. We're there to help the family as a family because it is tricky. So our data collection is separated by what treatment data is not kept in a database in the same way because of the privacy issue. So we've tried to make recovery support visible and available, because I think one of the ways to destigmatize is to have this be very public. You know, recovery meeting, we have been told, I have been told, I'm not a member of Narcotics Anonymous, but that sometimes our people who are using medication-assisted treatment do not feel comfortable there. So we're working on establishing more just recovery support so that there'll be more places for people to go.